On my Audi A4 B6, I believe it's the same as the B7. I'm 90% sure it's the 7. It's the same as the B7. What is happening is my car was originally an automatic, and it was manually swapped by the previous owner, and it did it on a hack job kind of thing. And I have these lights. One second. Which mean that the reverse lights are never on. We'll see them. Yeah, as you see, it's in Portuguese, but you get the point. And what I was thinking is maybe this whole system was bypassed, and I now am certain of it. My car was jobbed on the manual swap, and now I'll tell you what you will need to correctly get the reverse lights going, and also the PDC, the parking system, which mine doesn't work because the car never knows when it's in reverse. What the previous owner did was, on the reverse switch on the gearbox, he bypassed the whole control module, which is located on the driver's side, if it is a left drive, around here. We'll get to that later. And what is happening is the previous owner, instead of going through the reverse light switch straight to the control module, so that the control module can communicate with the dashboard and avoid any errors and whatsoever, he basically didn't do that. Because what it should been done correctly is, we need these wires from the Tiptronic. We just need this one, which is green and lilac, or green and purple, whatever you want. And that one needs to be wired directly to the control module down here. And then the output, the 12 volts output from the gearbox switch, should go straight to the ECU. One of these plugs, we'll get to it whenever I can get them out of there. Yeah. And then it communicates with the control module, and after that we'll get the lights working correctly. What I also need to do on my car is, because there was a neck job done on the gearbox switch, I have a wire running through the undercarriage of the car that goes to the reverse lights. So that means I also have to fix my reverse lights to work with the control module itself. Now I'll show you what it looks like under the car. As you can see, that is my reverse light switch. And if we look at it this way, look at it, we can see that this ground wire, this not black, but it's brown, it goes straight to the back of the car for some reason, and I am certain that is 12 volts for the reverse lights. What I'm gonna do right now is, you don't need to do this part, I'm just gonna do it for the sake of it. I'm gonna plug my voltage reader, see if it has 12 volts when the reverse light, when the reverse gear is engaged. And now the wire that we saw under the car, I just wanted to dismantle this part so I can look into the CCM. This is the control module, the comfort control module, and if you look at it, you can see that the wire coming from the gearbox reverse switch is actually connected to the reverse lights, and the original wire that comes from the CCM is cut. So that can't happening if this is a original connection. And what I'm going to do now is reverse this by putting in the original wires together and start the assembly part of the manual reverse switch. Okay, so after you finally open up the comfort control module, you'll have these 3 plugs here. We'll have to actually, I think it's the red one, but I will confirm you in a bit. And now what you have to do is, you have to come here and find the purple and lilac, or purple and, I mean green and purple, or purple and lilac, whatever it's your color preference, I don't care. So it's this one, I believe. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna cut it. Okay. So like I was saying, you need to cut this purple and lilac wire like I'm gonna do so right now. Don't mind my rusty ass pliers. Cut it with confidence. You can cut it, and now you need to route this wire. You of course you need to make an extension from here to all the way here, because we are gonna put this on a special pin on the comfort control module. Okay, so after routing the wire, I couldn't find a green and lilac, so I found a lilac and white, and I routed it under the carpet, and it comes down here. Okay, so now all I have to do is connect your fed wire, the lilac one, connect it straight to the lilac and green. So your new wire connects into the green and lilac, and we'll go back to this one. Now, when you have your CCM module, you have to unplug the black connector. We have three, yellow, red, and black. I have it in my hand right now. The way to unclip this, to remove this shield part from the connector itself, is you have to press down on that little tab there, and it will just slide out. Then you can access the pins, like so, and you need to actually get rid of pin number 7. You can see right there, there's a 7 upside down. Let me try, maybe I can shine some light away. Pin number 7, you have to take it out and feed it your new wire, okay? What I'm gonna do, I don't know if it's correct or not, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna actually follow this wire a bit from the harness, and cut it, and add my wire. I will go back and I will let you know if it works. So I connected my fed wire into pin number 7. Right now what I'm gonna do is reconnect if I can do it with one hand, which is ridiculous. I just slide the new connector in, and you can see which one is 1, which one is 2, and right now I'm upside down, so both of the parts say which is 1, which is 2, so it's completely fine to look at it, and you know, 12 12, that matches up. Now I slide them in. Let me just, here we go, and then clip it in. That's in. Just slide it back in. Okay, that is connected. That should be done. See, now I'm going to tape this wire. Even though it's completely not used, I'm just going to tape this wire. And there you go. That's how it's going to sit. For the final part, this is actually the most tricky because it's under the car. I'm currently under the gearbox. I don't know if you can see the gear switch, but what I have here is the TCM, which is the transmission. Not the TCM, it's actually the harness for the automatic transmission. And what you have to do here is actually find the lilac, the green and lilac wire, which I've just looked at, so I know it's here. But yeah, you have to go through these wires. You have to cut it. Oh, it's right here. Look, not that one. It's under there somewhere. And here we go. Green and lilac one. What you're gonna do actually is gonna cut it, and then we fit it to the output side of the reverse switch. Okay, so still under the car, the reverse switch for the manual car has 2 wires. The input wire, which is the blue and black, and the output wire. What we need to do is actually connect the output wire, which is the red and blue, into our lilac and green, okay? On my car, there has been an hack job, like I told you. This wire was feeding straight into the reverse lights. So what I will do now is cut this wire and connect it straight to my lilac and green, and it's all done. Okay. Final part of the video. Everything is wired down there. Everything is done correctly. I've noticed that I've got backlights and no more error in the dash. However, I don't have the parking sensors, which is really should work. So what I tried, just out of curiosity, I joined the wires that we pulled from the automatic lever, the green and lilac, and join these three and the sensors work now. So if you have sensors, just instead of cutting and replacing the wire, just join your new wire and it works. It works.